What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach, and I'm here with Jim, Woody, and Doobie, and we are drinking a bunch of beers from Potosi.
We're having one.
We are having one.
Potosi. What's going on with Potosi, Zach?
We have some cups.
Yeah, right next to you.
Right next to you, man.
There we go. Okay, first one we're going to try here is this Potosi Porter.
Is it Potosi or Potosi?
I guess I don't really know.
We're going to start with the porter?
Part of the country
Yep.
you're from.
Start with a porter.
You're the first person
This
that's
is
ever used
Woody's
that
time.
beer opener.
Really?
Let's have one.
Pass that on down.
There you go,
Have
Woody.
you guys had any beer from Potosi?
I've had 3 or 4 of their beers, but nothing like this. I've never seen that color.
My grandmother-in-law brought me back this mix and match 6-pack here.
It
So
smells good.
Caramely.
there you do.
Yeah.
Malty. Is it Potosi?
Potosi.
You don't like that I say Potosi?
No, it could be Potosi.
It could be Potosi.
Potosi. It's got a good smell to it. Really caramely.
So if we're going to get through all 6 of these, we're going to have to go hammer down.
Speed round.
Rapid fire. Sorry, Jen.
No, I'll taste test.
Tastes good. That's a good beer.
It's got
Yeah, it's not bad. So what we got going on is some roasted malt aromas, medium bodied with chocolate and caramel notes, and a medium hop bitterness, just as Gandhi dancers used rhythm to build railroads. Our porter harmonizes in complex profile for a flavored experience. Boy, I'm getting all that.
Yeah.
Except the railroads.
It's not thick and heavy. It's light, but you still get that. Like
It's a light porter.
it's
Yeah.
it's good.
Really,
I like it.
really clean. It does coat the glass a little bit, you know. There's some caramelization there.
What did you coat?
Yeah.
Oh, the glass.
I'm not a huge fan of their marketing, their bottles, their labels. They don't do a whole lot for me. They are one of the few breweries still.
Around.
Here. I don't know what's happening. It's falling apart fast.
So, like we're having a beer apocalypse or something.
I think so.
Oh no! Hide the beer in your belly.
Okay.
You won't find it there.
What did I miss? What's going on?
I don't know. All I see is Happy Dance.
I can't say it. Woody's coating stuff.
Coating glasses.
Woody's coating his Woody. With Potosi.
Oh, Potosi.
It's falling apart fast.
So guys, I really like this porter, and I like porters, but I'm not a huge porter fan, but this is a good porter. What did you think?
I think it's good.
Yeah, good
It's a
porter.
like what Woody said.
I'll take
it.
another shot of that.
Have the rest.
We gonna rate it?
Yeah, we can.
Let's rate it fast. Let's give it a rate.
Out of 11 on the porter scale, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7.5. But I think it's pretty solid. I think there's probably a lot of better porters out there, but I think there's a hell of a lot of them that there's more worse ones than there are. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of a lot of beers worse than that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm a real tough grader. You guys know that.
Road grader.
For a porter on my porter meter, I give it an 8.
An 8.
Really? You're a big fan then?
Yeah, I mean for a porter,
Your 8's like my 10.
yeah, but
Right.
this porter, this is a porter. This tastes like a good. You could taste the chilled coffee flavored porter. I like it a lot, and I'm pretty impressed.
Spit it back out.
In the glass. Dude, what do you think, dude?
I'd say it recoat.
It's coated.
It's a good porter.
So, as far as porter goes, nothing against Potosi because I was just reading their 6-pack box, and Potosi does some pretty great things as far as giving back to historical preservation in Potosi, Wisconsin, and stuff like that. They sound like a great company, but as far as porters go, it's a 4.
Ooh, I think you're being a little hard.
Four for the dude.
I'm gonna be a little hard on Potosi. I don't
What
like
do you
it.
think, Woody?
I'm gonna give it a 5. It's just a port. It's not.
It is, and
It
the
doesn't stand out. It doesn't really jump out to me. I just don't really think it's the best.
for me, for a porter, it tastes like a good porter. I mean, it really does. I mean, I'm not looking at my stout meter, and I'm not looking at my anything else. I'm just looking at porter, and I think they fucking nailed it on this. Excuse my language, but nailed it.
Well,
Did a good job. Potosi.
number 2 on the
3 out of
list.
4 ain't bad. That's what Meatloaf said.
Stuff's
so.
like opinions. Everybody's got them.
Next up, Steamboat Lemon Shandy. I don't know who's got empty cups besides me. Hand that to you, Mr. Announcer.
That's by Potosi too.
They're all by
Mhm.
Potosi.
This is an entire mix and match 6-pack. Each beer will be different, and I'm not doing them in any particular order. So I think it's kind of weird that we're doing a porter first, but I just grabbed a beer.
Well, let me clear my glass out.
So the last one was a railroad, right? Train.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Take us away on some bromance there, Woody.
Romance. What do you talking about?
Read the label.
Oh.
I can't smell much yet, but
Brewed in Beer's hometown. It says right there on that label.
I'm not a fan of lemon shandies, so
No.
this one's not going to work very well with me.
I've tried a couple different ones, and I don't really care for that many of them. Maybe
This ain't
one.
bad.
Maybe one.
well, I mean, it's not bad.
Jim, I have a rhetorical question.
Steamboat.
Have you ever had a bad beer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I've been spending a lot of time in Wisconsin lately too, so maybe I've.
Well,
Maybe you had Lauren.
that's where they're from.
This is a Wisconsin brewery, Jim.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, so I'm sorry guys, but I've always drove by your brewery and I've never stopped. I'm gonna stop next time.
Well, we got 4 more to try.
Yeah, I mean,
She's got a heck of a story.
it's not bad.
Read that story on there, Jimmy, right there.
You don't have this.
Oh, you don't even. Okay. Aboard the steamboat Potosi, day trippers traveled while beer was delivered from port to port.
That's not a bad beer at all. Way to go, Potosi.
The beer you hold recalls those sweet summer days. Did it do it for you?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like it's summer.
Yes, it is. Lightly bodied. Is it lightly bodied?
Try
Slightly
that. That's
sweet,
really
let it-
good.
Clearly refreshing, blended with 100% pure lemon juice.
It's
No concentrates.
it's tasty. I mean, it's
It's pretty high on the lemon, I think,
yeah.
compared to other lemon shandies. So, I mean, I like things about it, but I'm just not a fan of that style of beer. So any rating or anything that I'd give it's going to be poor judgment. Uh-oh, that must be a good one.
I'm underqualified.
Getting bigger in the tap. I'm gonna go ahead and give this on a scale, on a lemon shandy scale. I'm probably gonna give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I really can't believe that you guys are putting out stuff like this. I'm so sorry I never stopped by your brewery. But for a lemon shandy, I don't drink shit like that. But I mean,
We're gonna have to put out the filter tonight.
well, but it's good. Thumbs up to you guys. Thank you.
It's high on lemon. It is.
It's high on lemon. I'm gonna go shandy or no shandy. I'm sticking with a 4 for Potosi.
And I keep forgetting
And
that
I
we
think I'm
got.
gonna find one I like.
I'm used to doing the audio podcast. I keep forgetting that we have the video capabilities here. We should.
Should showcase them a little bit, yeah.
I don't know if that's doing much for anybody, but that was lemon shandy.
I think, honestly, as far as
Busch
the
Light.
lemoniness, and it doesn't have that
What you got there, buddy?
lemon Kool-Aid taste to it for me, and I'm going to go off of that. I'm going to give them a 6 on that, I think, just because it doesn't taste like a lemon Kool-Aid packet.
Yeah, I mean it's sweeter.
Yeah.
It's got.
Mhm.
It's like a lemonade packet.
So you guys
Well,
like lemon Kool-Aid?
Yeah, but you can get those lemon Kool-Aids with the sugar in it already. That's what it's like.
Right.
Yeah.
Next up is Weestein Wit. Did we rate that? Did everybody rate that beer?
We all did, I think. Adam, what do you give it?
I'll probably give it a 3.
A 3.
Suck it.
What are you going off of? A Busch Light?
Coors Light.
Busch Light, Coors Light.
Next up is
What are you calling from a walkie-talkie?
Next up is Weestein Wit. It is a Belgian style wit beer.
Ooh.
These.
This is the one I was most worried about in the.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit this is not my.
Whip beer.
This is not
Whip
in my
beer.
wheelhouse. As far as beers go, I'm not sure if
Oh
I.
yeah.
Actually smells. I like the smell of it.
Excuse me. Damien.
And I'd probably say if you like wheat beer.
Oh my God.
You like wheat beer?
Is it a
Jim?
10, Jimmy?
Jim,
Is it fantastic?
Jim, well, you start with it, buddy. What do you think?
Well, one thing I have to say is if you spend much time in Wisconsin, you have to start to like wheat beers. And I have accumulated a taste for wheat beers.
Really?
Oh.
Because they've got a lot up there. And I've drank, so
Where do you think they get their wheat?
From the
Canada.
field.
Canada.
well, so one night I was in a bar and they had a special on wheat beer, like $2 for a fucking draft.
You loved it, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I had like,
You
$10.
You pounded the
$20
pints.
worth of beer.
Yeah, you pounded the
well,
pints.
maybe a little more than that, but yeah, I mean, so you form a palate for all the things that you drink, and you start to appreciate.
After the 10th one?
It's taken me 3 years to figure this out, but you start to appreciate when you get a IPA handed to you, or you get a Belgian or a wheat, whatever it is.
Or
You start to
Belgian wheat?
appreciate what you're actually drinking compared to what you had this beer, the last one you had of this type of style of beer.
You
And,
get into the nuances of the beer and
You developed a palate for the
Yeah.
beers, is what you're saying.
this one's not bad. I do have to say the Milwaukee Brewery one I had, the wheat beer was a little better than this. But I would probably scale this one in the middle. So I'm going to give it a 5.
Out of 11.
Oh, 5.5.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna go higher for a wheat beer, wit beer. I like
It's
it.
good.
I would probably go 7.5 on this one.
Yeah, it's definitely by far my favorite Potosi
mellow.
beer so far. So I'm gonna give it a 6.8.
6.8 on the Doobie scale.
6.8. I like it. It's not bad.
I don't really care for the wit beer, and I don't want to be unfair to them because I have no wit beer scale.
Is that German for wheat?
I believe so.
Farbelugen.
It really is not my flavor of beer, so it'd be unfair of me.
What's your
But-
flavor? Wiener Schnitzel?
Schnitzel.
You want a schnitzel?
What the hell's wrong with you?
Schnitzel.
Oh, you're talking in German.
Schnitzel and
That's not even close.
Schnitzel and a spritzer for Jebber.
Jebber says, yeah,
Uh-oh.
spritzer and a spritzer. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm going to just go right and give him a 5 at it, because I can't be fair.
That's why I give him a 5.5.
I can't give him fair.
Yeah.
You know?
Next up,
Adam, what do you think?
I've tried it.
Snake Hollow.
Snake Hollow IPA.
Oh boy.
Is this the one that you see
This
the
is
most
kind of
of?
exciting. Look at me shake.
I mean, what's their normal run beer? Because they've got a
What do you mean? That's their house. That's their normal IPA.
right there, Potosi normal IPA.
As far as I know, I'm not an expert.
I
on
think I see it.
I don't even know how to say it. So I say Potosi. You
It's
say
definitely their
Potosi.
IPA.
Potosi.
Tomato, tomato.
I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody can correct us on this
That's
thing.
what it's
It
all
looks like
about.
the traditional IPA right there.
Pass it
Got
here.
some haze.
Pass it here, Damien, when you're done.
Oh, you need some?
That's a good traditional
It
IPA.
smells malty.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I tell you what, I think I've not been giving these guys enough credit.
They were actually down at the Ben's Beer Fest in Cedar Rapids too. They had a whole, when they set up at a beer fest, they got like a legit deal that they pull.
Really?
It's like a trailer they pull in. Like everybody else has these tents, and they got a like an enclosed trailer that windows fold down, and
Really?
Definitely can't
you
see
know they
through it.
show up.
Yeah.
It's got some color.
Definitely. It's got, look at the slime on my glass.
Unicorn snot on
Easy.
We won't even go there.
So I don't know about you guys, but it's gotten really hard for me, like with the whole haze craze that's going on. It has gotten really difficult for me to drink old school IPAs.
That is an old school.
I'm gonna
IPA.
agree with that.
Yeah, I just have a really hard time getting excited about any of them. I mean, I can still drink them and they're
Yeah.
okay or anything, but it's hard for me to say, damn, that's a good IPA anymore, because I just don't.
You like that over the top, juicy,
The haze
light
craze.
haze. Well, heavy haze, but light colored.
And I feel kind of bad about that, but that's just, I guess that's the way
That's how
it
I
is.
am. I just spent a week in
That's how they
Seattle.
felt about the radio, or when TV came out, that's how they felt about radio, so.
Probably.
But I'm sure these guys have been around for a long time, you know. Am I
It
not
says-
right?
It says on their
But
box.
Gotta
bet-
be on the box.
I bet they have been around for a long time.
We're gonna have one of our producers here check on the internet and see what we got. I don't see anything on the box.
Yeah, I bet they have. I bet they're an old time brewery. I mean,
It's not bad. For
No.
for an old school IPA.
No.
It's, and I'm not bad by old school, but it's not the haze craze we're used to. Right?
no, but
129 years.
129 years.
They're not straying far off the path.
So these guys have been around for a long.
They're the Millstream of
time.
Wisconsin.
Built in 1890.
1890.
That's older than those.
Jimmy, what were you doing in 1890?
I
Keep
was
the
in
seed
World
stacked.
War One,
Are you sure?
fighting the whatever they were fighting.
The first war.
But these guys, I mean, I hate to say it, but I always kind of drove by and never stopped and got me.
So you actually been driving by this place?
Oh yeah, constantly.
Every time you go up to
I don't know if I've ever-
wherever you go.
3 times a month, I drive by. And I
Like
think-
literally right by the.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I thought, nah, I ain't gonna stop there. So I'm sorry, guys. I mean,
Next time by?
after starting to try your stuff tonight, I mean, wow.
Next
I
time
mean,
by, it's happening.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll go.
What's it look like from the road?
Blur.
Well, I asked
Yeah.
my grandmother-in-law, because she's the one that picked the beer up for me.
Right?
And I said, well, how is the brewery? And she said, it's great. But I don't know what her grade, my grade, or
Mm-hmm.
Well,
might be two different things, so I don't know.
if I go there, I'll go live, and I'll get a tour. But you guys, you know, I'm sorry. I should have stopped by, and I should have.
Last time we were over at a friend's
What do you
place.
got there?
More Potosi. Last time we were over at a friend's place, don't you remember her dad trying to give you some?
Who's Al's dad? Yeah, I drank that
All of it.
growler. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Next up, Cave Ale. It is an amber
By the way,
ale.
He's on Havin one now because he friended me, and then I got Cave Ale.
I forgot about that. You want to try some? I already tried it.
Give him some water out of
I'm
it.
ready to put that back in there.
So
So
they must have made the last beer off of this beer because it smells
You're gonna
very
drink it.
similar to that last beer we just had. It must have.
So would you call this the Bush Latte?
No,
No, this is not.
no. The last one in the bag is the golden ale.
The latte.
That'll
So there's
be
one more yet.
their
So this is their heavy. This is their Bush.
Amber? Michelob Amber Box.
That's their Budweiser.
No.
Batch 91.
91.
Yeah, it's a thick ale.
Suppose, Captain, you bet you ever had any of this?
Hey, have some, you betcha.
No.
Oh yeah.
I bet you don't.
Oh yeah. What do you got? What's in your shirt, Damien?
Chanel.
America.
America.
So I like amber ales, but I don't drink them very often. It's just not. It's not a variety that you grab off the shelf. But I like drinking. I don't mind them.
It's not a bad beer either.
You sound less enthusiastic about this one.
Does not sound
Well,
much appealing.
I feel like I can taste what they got going here in this 6-pack. No, I'm not less enthusiastic.
We are rapid fire in these. It's
We
pretty,
are.
pretty hard on the taste buds.
It is.
To sort it out.
That's why you gotta have to.
I'm just gonna go right into the score. I'm gonna give the Cave Ale. This is the best Potosi I've had to date.
Are you
This
mental?
What do you mean? Let him have his opinion.
I'm
You
having.
can't chastise him for saying
Good
what he
deal,
thinks.
dude.
His taste buds are different than yours.
Let them know.
What is it? What are you gonna score?
I'm gonna give it a 6.3.
Ooh.
6.3.
Now that's a new one. 6.3.
Doobie's a tough grader like I am. So if you give it a 6.3, that means it's pretty decent beer.
To him.
I like it.
How's the nose feel?
It stinks.
Alright.
On this one, I'm probably going to give it more like a 3.
What the?
That's my taste buds, but you guys have knocked it out of the park on the last 4, but the 5th
I
one,
disagree.
and so be it.
Yeah.
And
What do
that's
you wanna do?
that's why we need so many. That's why we need all these people here to judge these beers. I give it a 3. When I smell it and taste it, it's a little taint.
What?
You need to cleanse your palate, James.
Well, I did. I just
It's
drank
okay, Jenny.
You know,
It's not big, it's just a little.
it's kind of like when they come in and say, "Hey, can you fix my tuna fish smell from my seat bottom on my driver's seat?" No, it's not quite that.
Hey, does that happen? Does that happen?
I got a tuna fish smell from my bottom
My
driver's
car
seat
stinks.
bottom.
What'd you do? Leave it in the rain? No, it parks in the garage.
Well, let me help you help yourself.
The more I drink this, the more I'm agreeing with you,
Good
dude.
job.
I think I won't say it's the best, but I do think it's better than I give it credit for initially. Probably another 7.
You heard it.
Yeah.
Doobie, you give it a 6.
6.3. I think it's one of the better ones I've had out of there.
Woody?
4.54.
I'm being hard tonight. I
4.54.
apologize.
That's pie.
No.
Isn't it? Oh,
My palate's dry.
3.14 is.
I don't get to drink beer very much, so my palate's dry.
You don't drink beer? What do you
I
normally
don't get to
drink?
drink beer very much, so my palate's dry.
What do you normally drink?
It's being pretty particular.
Not a fan. Don't like that one. Too much.
What's your opinion?
So this is their
Golden Ale.
golden ale. The latte. Had that over the Damien.
I still smell that last beer.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Adam. Washy, washy. Keep them clean.
This
Any
one's
clean or
kind of
dirty?
I'm gonna have to kind of clear my
A
belly.
golden ale with a delight
Can you
malt
compare?
flavor and a sweet finish.
Ain't quite tasty.
A light body full of flavor. When locals
Try that
ask
again.
for it, they say, "I'll have a Potosi." That's what they say.
This is their signature beer then.
This is
this
what they
is
say
all-
in Wisconsin.
Okay.
This is
Wisconsin.
yeah.
Can I try
That's what
that?
I just kind of burped in your face, sorry.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Jamie, how do you properly pronounce Wisconsin? Is it Wisconsin?
No, they get pissed at me. It's not like, so we call it Wisconsin.
There's an N in there, right?
It's Wisconsin.
Whiz.
Yeah, they get mad.
Is there a
'cause
Z in
I
it
call
or is that
Wis-
an S?
I call it Wisconsin.
Whiz.
It's supposed to be called Wisconsin.
Okay.
With K?
No, with a whis.
Can I try that beer?
No. It's a latte.
So we've had a bad night tonight. It's getting ready for bow season, and
What do you mean a bad night?
well, it's so
How's
much
this a bad night?
tension in here.
Tension?
Yeah.
It's in the air.
Because can you show the guys on your phone the unicorn?
It's not? No.
It's not? No. Okay, well.
Too many Potosis.
Then you get Potosi.
This one ain't bad.
Can you smell it?
This is the Bush. This would be like the Bush Light.
Is there a latte? Is this the latte? What do you think, Jimmy? Is it? Would you compare this to a latte? Because I think that's what I've been hearing
Pre-milk?
more and more about is what compares what's going to get me away
This is
from.
probably a good step to go. If you're a Busch Light Budweiser drinker, this is probably a good next step.
This would be.
It's not
middle of the road
it's not
beer.
going to taste terrible. I mean, it's going to be a small step for you.
It's not hoppy. It's not. It's just kind of like a Bush Light. You know, you just kind of drink it. It would be like their Bush Light. Really,
Champagne.
because it's not hoppy. It's a good drinking,
Is it
easy drinking beer.
4.5.
It's an easy drinker.
Right?
I could drink them. I probably wouldn't order a lot of them, but it's just not my style.
It.
I don't.
I don't think it tastes bad at all.
What do you think, Adam? More towards the latte?
He likes it.
It is.
Yeah,
It
I
ain't
mean,
bad.
it's kind of like their Bush Light, you know. So for this type of beer, I'm probably going to give this 6. Is what I'm going to give it. It's just an easy drinking, good all around. You know, you're out working on the hot rod, you're putting up trail cameras, you're going to work. Drink this.
Wait a minute.
Not that part. I mixed up. But you know what I mean. It's just an all around good drinking. I mean, I could have like
It's an easy
4 or 5,
drinker.
6 of these.
It's an easy drinker.
Yeah, it's an easy drinking beer. It's good tasting, easy drinking. What'd I give it? A 6?
6.
6.
I'm on board. I'm going to give it a 7. I think that's 7s across the board for me.
Yeah.
And on the entire, like nothing in the whole 6-pack was wow, this is great, but nothing was that's dog shit either.
No,
So
no.
Well, I'll be honest. I was very impressed with the 6-pack you brought. I never knew these guys made the beers that they made. So
and I would imagine that if you go to the brewery, there's going to be better beers than this is.
I would hope so.
This was like a 75-year-old lady picking out the
Well,
beer
and
for
you
him.
got shelf life, you got bottling, you got shelf life, you got delivery and everything else too. Well, I guess it was at the breweries.
Yep.
So that's where I'm gonna. So I'm a firm believer if you're gonna score anything, you have to have a decimal point. So I'm gonna give it a 7.1.
Way to go, Doobie. You heard it.
Chanel.
Doobie gives.
I never had an exceptional beer out of there, and I never had a very. None of them were terrible, by no means. So.
No, I don't think you can't bad.
Well,
No.
And I really think in Iowa, a lot of people bring back Potosi. Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people bring that back because it's so close, and a lot of people enjoy it.
Yeah, I think
And-
they're pretty popular. I mean,
Yeah.
up there, I'm not.
It's pretty mainstream, I think.
Where are they from, Jim? What state?
Wisconsin.
What's the building look like? Is it fairly sizable?
What would you rate it as? Like a 60 by 40?
I'd rate it as a
I mean, I think
72.5.
Get a
Because I-
decimal
Doobie
point.
scale.
because I want to say
By,
they're.
Definitely.
100.8956.
Pretty fair.
I want to say they're a bigger brewery, though. I mean, or am I wrong?
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're mainstream. I mean, Cedar Rapids is definitely carrying and selling. I had hats from them last year at
Yeah, we got
Drop Days. So
Yeah. Check them out. Potosi. However you want to
I
pronounce
want
it.
to say it. Stop and get some.
Out of Wisconsin. Babe, we drove by it like a million times. Never have stopped. I apologize. I've drinking some pretty good beers from you guys, and I will stop the next time I come up. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
With that being said, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in. Make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. And until next time, here's to having one. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.